How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to Two Grown Men. As usual, Yemi on the mic and my colleague.
My name is Olaomi. How you guys doing? What's going on? As you can see from my name, I don't know if you can see my name. It says Olaomi is not doing adulting again. I'm just announcing for the record that I'm not doing adulting again. I retire from adulting. Me Oshemo.
Man,
Me
your beard,
Oshemo, me adulting.
your
Pardon?
beard is interesting. Your
Oh,
beard.
my
Look,
children, my
yeah.
children did this. My children girlied me up.
Uh, I was like, I've not seen that before. It's
they,
kind of
they girlied
Nobel.
they girlied me up. Yeah, they girlied me up
Bless
yesterday.
them. Bless them. Bless them.
Yesterday. So
Yes, sir.
I've been told I can't take it off. I like having the house to come home to. So
Yeah, no.
I
Wise
I
man.
I obey my employers. I know who my employers are.
Wise man.
I respect my bosses.
Wise man.
So toilet to my organs. How you doing though? What's good? How's your
Yeah, I'm
weekend?
good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
What's up with
So
you, man?
let's get into it. 2face Idibia
Hot news of the day, 2face.
has been everywhere.
It's
Literally
all over.
everywhere.
All over.
Yeah, it's been everywhere. It's been everywhere.
All over.
Yeah.
And it's not clear. I mean, I think it's life. It's this life. Marriages end every day.
Yeah.
What is the drama around this one that's just crazy?
There's a lot of drama.
Insane drama, all the fingers pointed, and how it even dropped. It was just like from nowhere. It was just one
From
second.
nowhere, Sunday.
I'm getting ready for bed, or I'm in bed, and just that bad habit you have of looking through your phone just before you sleep. You shouldn't do it. You should have
that was actually going on. Yeah.
You should actually turn off your screens a couple of hours before you sleep. You should, in theory, right?
Yep.
But so I'm just getting ready. I'm probably in bed, just having a last glance on the interweb. And what do I see on Instagram is wait, what? Like,
yeah, bring it up so they can see the announcement. Bring it up.
Here we go. Hello to my beautiful people of all federations. Well, this thing I have to say is short, but also long. I and Annie Macaulay. Interesting. He called her Annie Macaulay.
Interesting.
I and Annie Macaulay have been separated for a while now and currently filed divorce. I would grant a press release soon to say my story, not because it is anyone's right to know about my personal life, but because I love my people and I need them to know my innocence or offense. Innocence. Nice play on his name there. Stay blessed, my people. I love you all. I can imagine him saying to Ali, Well, so what I actually saw first was my account was not hacked. What did you say? I now saw this.
Let's bring it up. Let's bring up the video.
And
nobody have my account. Let me talk with you one to understand. I come in peace.
It says it comes in peace.
The thing is, so I was wondering, so who sent that first disclaimer? My account has been hacked. We're working to get it back. Yemi, what do you think?
Okay, so I have a theory.
Yeah. Okay.
These people have teams working for them. Once you get to a certain level, they have their PA, their image consulting,
PR teams and all that. Yeah, their management and all that. Yeah.
So what I think happened was he posted it, and then maybe in a panic, one of his team said, that's not good. Or, let us come with the narrative. So this now tells you that many of those things that they said their account was hacked, this is one of the evidence that
sometimes it's not hacked, nothing
hacked. Nothing.
So somebody was drunk or high and released something, and they woke up and had buyer's remorse the next morning or the next day or the next.
I think Chubaba now had a second thought that
I'm 50 years old this year.
Yes,
Two about 50 this
50
year.
this year. So it's like
50
if
this
I
year.
cannot own up, if I cannot own up,
Now.
get if I cannot own up
Ah,
at this age that I sent something, I'm still behaving like Chris Brown.
I have kids.
You
I
know,
have
no
kids
offense
in
to Chris Brown,
college.
but
I have
I'm still
kids
behaving
in
like
university.
you understand now, a
Yeah.
young and upcoming. So he just said, like, I'm going to own this.
I say what I
With
said.
my full chest.
I say what I say.
I said what I said. You know, I'm the one, my account was not hacked.
Me.
So I think that is what happened.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I think that's what happened. I think someone tried to do damage control. And then I think he just had a moment where it was like, I beg. What? Come on, flog me. I think I said what I said, I come in peace.
Yes.
So I was sitting there at his house, like I did my house, come and beat me.
Then he drank the water.
Yeah, drank the water. I mean, hell, I come in
again,
peace.
which is.
But if you don't like it, come and I did my house, come and beat me.
What are you guys gonna do?
At 50 years of age, come on.
Yeah.
And then Yoruba will say, look,
Benny. So translation,
marriages end every
what has
day.
happened that hasn't happened before?
What is new? Exactly. There's nothing new under the sun. And so we should die. Or as you saw, we should have pants. like really, you know, what does this? So what should happen? Because why? No, come on. You go up. Like, no. I said what I said. I said it is me. Nobody hacked me. I said it is me.
Yo, bless for my people. Nobody hacked my accounts. I'm here out here, yeah. Thank you very much. Bless.
Right.
So beyond was he hacked, was he not hacked? The substance of the thing is still this epic announcement that, but wait, a marriage is ending. Okay. Sorry. It's unfortunate that marriages are ending.
Yeah.
You enter a contract and it's supposed to be for life. But the stats are such now that maybe I'm just jaded, but I feel like we shouldn't demonize people and attack people or stigmatize people because their marriage ended.
I agree.
And suddenly there's all this vitriol thrown at 2face. Is Tokemaki saying, you know, I mean, so, but okay, first of all, it's heartbreaking. So let's even go at, let's look at, they've been married now for what, 12 years? 12 years of marriage.
Yeah, about 12 years. Yeah.
And you sort of thought that this was that love story that really ought to last a lifetime, given their journey and, you know, like all the drama they had, that you really shouldn't have been expecting a surprise, given, or rather that it's just another twist in the tale, given these people's relationship and all the drama, you know, and let's not rehash these things, but we know that they've had a very colorful relationship, and there's been a lot of drama, you know, with multiple children, multiple baby mamas, and all sorts of things. And so to hear that they're divorced, on one hand, you're like, and then
shocking.
You're like, shocking. Then you're like, you sort of knew, you were hoping and praying that this was the one that lasted forever and ever and ever and ever because of the drama around it. But you know what? This is not a fairy tale. This is real life.
This is real life.
Real life. It don't work like that. You don't deserve 9. You're not getting 80 because you deserve it. No. Life is going to give you what life is going to give you. So sad as it is, it's here. It's terrible. I feel bad for them, for their children. I feel
definitely.
It's tragic. But let's leave these people to just grieve, like to just deal with like the drama, you know, like it's heartbreaking. I'm sure that apart from people who are crazy, or okay, no, let me not say that.
Some people are deriving some kind of joy from this, so do you know? But like that's morbid. That's morbid joy. If this is
I was trying to avoid saying that.
You need to get out more. You need to get out
Kind
more.
of
Guys, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment. So still discussing the 2face and Annie Idibia divorce, which literally broke the internet. And you know, allow me, I was just talking about how it was a fairy tale. They were actually it couple.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Before Davido and Chioma, before many
Oh
of
yeah.
them, they were the
Oh yeah.
it couple. They were the it
Oh yeah.
couple, and they were the couple that everyone was rooting for.
That's a very, very good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah,
I mean, that's another couple that have had their it's very similar
yeah, and they've had drama. The
stories.
drama of I won't go
Yeah,
into all the
but
different
yeah, it's
outside
just life.
parties.
It's life. Yeah,
Make
it's life. So
it's been tumultuous.
it's been up and down. It's been
Drama
life.
filled, and when
Yeah,
they married,
yeah.
people were like, "Ah, finally, she was
Finally,
patient,
yeah.
she waited, she finally got her man, he finally got his girl, and then to just hear this on Sunday, and we still don't know why. So there's been speculation, like you said, a lot of it has been thrown 2face's
The
direction as he blamed.
comments.
So why do we keep on doing this? Why?
Like, come on, why
Why?
demonize this guy? So what I don't understand is it are people upset that he's divorcing her or because he announced it?
I think
It seems like his announcing it at this time is what
which will
some
segue
people
us into
seem
the
to think
next which will segue us into the next point. But yeah, I mean, to the point
that
you're
people
making,
are taking umbrage with the fact that he broke the news at this time.
yeah,
Rather than it's more like, why are you doing it right? Why are you doing it now? It's not why are you divorcing her? It's why are you doing, are you trying to give her a bad name, or why are you ditching her when things are rough? It's but some of the comments I've seen are geared towards the why are you announcing it? But I do think I've seen a couple that were like, why are you like, I think someone that said you groomed her. I mean, there was some
it's a mix. It's
accusation that you
different layers.
groomed
So people are commenting from how they are seeing this. So some are coming from the grooming aspect. Some are coming from she's done all that for you and you still decided to ditch her. And then some are also coming from why now.
yeah.
So it's three different things.
Yeah, you're right.
And all the comments are there. Yeah, the comments are there. And you talked about Toke earlier. Do you want to just pull up her comment? So she waged in as well in this case.
Sorry.
And then so she's so just looking at Toke's comment. This is wrong on all levels, and you should be ashamed of yourself for bringing this here. Bring it on if you think she's alone. Let me tell you here that you have to fight all of us. I'm not one for too much talk, but what is wrong is wrong. And as a woman, if you sit on the fence on this one, if it misses you, it will touch your daughter or any female in your family. Is that a curse? No one is innocent. And if you want to bring the media into it, knowing what is happening, we would fight for her. And this is probably the biggest of the comments, but other celebrities have also waged in, fully in support. And I don't want this thing to turn into a gender war.
I think it's late. I think it's late. I think it's already
yeah. I mean,
but go on.
The language, you have to fight all of us. I mean, for me, everyone is
fighting talk.
It's spiteful, and it's not just spiteful, but I would have loved to see some kind of conversation around them having some kind of peace, people respecting their privacy and thoughts going out to the family during this
dark time.
Some kind of positivity. But this kinds of comments continue to stoke the fires. And something that should have been maybe a day or 2 days max, it starts to, and these are
it starts to grow, and I mean it's now viral.
So it's not helpful. It's not helpful.
So I sort of see where Tuka is coming from with this one. Tuka says, why bring this here now? So she's upset with breaking the news, and she goes, because of everything that's going on.
So there's
Meaning that,
context.
there's a lot of context to her anger. She's not angry about it. She's like, why are you doing this now? Like now. So this person is going through a trying time.
So guys,
don't kick them when they're down, I guess is what she's saying.
That's what she's saying in a nutshell. So I mean, looking at it from that perspective as well.
If you know what she knows, I guess. I mean, she knows what she knows. And because she knows what she knows, you can understand why she said what she said. I mean, I don't know. It's still tough when you hear people like throwing like those darts.
It's unhelpful. That's the point I'm making. Is unhelpful. It doesn't help things. So if you don't say things that are going to help the situation, I think it's better to just keep quiet rather than stoke the fire, because things like this can stoke the fire. But where she's coming from is linked to what Stemma Demococus released earlier today, saying that Toke and Tiwa Savage were with Annie, and Annie has been checked into rehab, and she's in a very, very bad state.
Wow.
So if that is true, then the comments around 2face announcing this,
you
can understand where
where they're coming from.
When is it a good time to announce bad news?
In fact, I was just going to go on. Yemi, go on.
If you wait till the rehab finishes, maybe the rehab is 2 years, then your life is on hold for 2 years. If you say, oh, so you now waited for the rehab, okay, now I'm better now. You're not even giving me a chance for us to to replenish the love. Sorry, man. I don't know.
Look, dark humor. It's gallows humor. Come on, let's go on.
It could be misconstrued to mean something else.
Either way, look at this, bad timing.
Yeah, it's bad timing. Yeah. With the rehab news, for me, and I'm just taking us to the next part of this conversation, drugs, right? So nobody goes to rehab for a headache. Nobody goes to rehab for typhoid fever. Let's just call it what it is. We're not going to assume any class A, class B, class C drugs. No.
Panadol, go.
Tramadol, tramadol.
Vitamin C.
Bad spell at the moment, and only God knows how long that has been. What I heard today is that they've actually been separated for 8 months.
Yemi.
So it's been quite some time that they've not been together. But why the announcement came today, only 2face. And 2face did say in his message that at the right time, he would, that message that we read, that he would do a press conference and he would say his side of the story. So now, given this context with the rehab and the drugs, what do you think? Do you think he should still speak what they say, his truth? Or do you think he should just sit this one out and take one for the team?
You're actually just taking me back to the question I was about to ask you, which was,
okay,
did he really have to announce it? I get that you're a public figure.
Yeah.
But look, at this stage in life, at 50, you know what?
What's the point?
I'm just not going to talk about it. And let there be as many rumors as there can be about it. I will simply not address it. I say this over and over again.
What's the value out of him coming out with a statement is what you're saying. What's the value?
At this point, given everything, knowing what we now know about, we know she's in rehab. We don't know why she's in rehab. Okay, whatever it is serious enough that she's vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to do this, can you please just do it quietly, and don't because this is going to be humiliating. I guess when you look at it from the perspective of it is going to humiliate her, and it's going to be seen as abandoning her in a dark time.
In our lowest time.
And then people have always said the whole, and she's been with you through
Thick
all
and
of
thin.
the other things you've done, or other things, things you guys through your story. So why would you ditch her now? And that's a lose-lose situation. It's a lose-lose. You cannot win that battle.
No,
ever.
you can't win it. You can't.
In fact, you can't win that war ever.
No, you can't.
You can't. There's no winning it, because, like you said, if I'm miserable, if I'm unhappy now, when would be a good time for me?
Time, yes.
Guys, I need to go, please. Ejo, let me go. When would be a good time to have that conversation? When? Like you said, is it a week after rehab, 2 months after rehab? So if the rehab process takes 6 months, then you're there for what, 6 months?
Yeah, possibly.
And then after 6 months, so your life is on hold, like you said, on hold for 6 months. You're caring for them. Then after 6 months, after rehab, when do you leave? Is it after 6 months? So after 3 months, and then they spiral back into whatever caused them to go into rehab in the first place, whether it was a substance.
What is it? They relapse or
whatever it is. So if they relapse now, is that on you? So do you wait 3 months because they're vulnerable, 6 months because they're very vulnerable, because they're still vulnerable, 9 months because they're still vulnerable, a year because they're still vulnerable? You've spent 2 years here. What where is your exit button? Where's the exit button, really?
And then the question is, what is he during that 2 years? Is he a husband? Is he just a support system? Is he in the middle? Because I mean, at the point, he's already gone. So does he fall back into that role of a husband, just taking care of her, and then still now file when she gets better, whether it's 6 months or 2 years? So it's tricky. But I totally get where people are coming from about him announcing it. And like you said, should he have even announced it? Forget about the timing. Or has he moved on with somebody else? That why?
So let me put this. Let's flip the script for a second.
Okay.
If it was 2face that had a stroke or a substance problem, is it okay for her to divorce him in that process? While he's going through that process, is it okay? Is it acceptable? Or does she get vilified for leaving when times are rough?
She will get vilified. So if
sometimes you can't win for losing.
For losing, yeah.
You just can't, because you just she's going to get vilified. Look, so why is he allowed to? And I see where the women are coming from at this point. I see where they're coming from. Why leave?
And then his past, his past, what she went through with some of the other women, etc. So all that is also playing into why
it's playing into the negative reactions.
People are taking sides and saying, just like you said, irrespective. But then there's also all the other stuff, and then probably a lot of stuff that we don't know.
Oh, a lot of stuff. Even this story. We're making a few assumptions here. We're assuming that he's the one that filed for divorce.
We don't know.
All we were told is divorce has been filed. You did not say I filed. Just we have filed for divorce.
You use we. If I remember, you use we.
Maybe do you want to pull it up on screen again? And currently filed divorce.
Yeah. But remember, he said I and Annie Macaulay. So he didn't say I. He said I am Annie Macaulay. So that suggests joint.
Well, I mean, you can't be separated from yourself. That's
exactly. But this is intentionally written this way so that people can't say this person filed or that person filed. But it looks as if from the majority of the comments, people have made an assumption that he filed for divorce.
That she would never leave him. After what she did, she would never
that's
leave
not
him.
been debunked anywhere.
That she would never leave him.
She said that?
No, I'm saying that people are making the assumption that
she
on her own would never leave him.
Yes.
That he's the one that's likely to leave, that she's not the one going to leave him.
Yes.
Which is logical assumption to make given their journey and what she's put up with.
Mm.
You know, they clearly have had their journey.
Mm.
You know, man.
Yeah, it's a sad day, man. It's a sad day.
Look, but then it's life. I mean, it's life.
It's life.
It's life.
Long is life.
Marriages end, lives end. We shouldn't. Maybe it's the timing. I think it's the timing that that's a problem, and maybe that's what. But I think at this point, a lot has been said about it. And look, we can't even take if what 2face did in announcing it now is bad. You can't even take it back again. It's done. It's just done. It's done. By now, I'm sure.
Let me ask you a question. Where does mental health come in play with this conversation for both of them? And then finally, they are children, because for me, that's they're not normal children. They're children that were raised in the limelight,
up in the public eye.
And, their mom is famous, their father is famous. It's not like so.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to think about how old their kids are. Kids are young, and those are the real casualties when you think about it. I mean, to be honest, everybody's a casualty. I mean,
everybody has a child in uni. Everybody's feeling this thing. His mom, his brother,
even his other children.
They're going to all feel it.
Even his other children,
they're going to get calls,
people are just
social
there.
media.
Their lives are going to be raked through the mud again. All their family issues will be raked through the mud. All the speculation,
and it's as if it's just never ending. Do you understand? It's like it's never ending.
Those poor children
never ending. Like when
those poor children,
those
poor children.
Yeah. So the children is my own, is my own concern in terms of how they are feeling, whether they have the right support. So imagine with this statement, you would imagine that 2face will be with them while, with the rehab going on, the children, were in school period, like they've been going to school. For those that are in schools, they're going to secondary school, upper secondary school, and having to deal with something so public. I can't think about it. When I was in secondary school, there was nobody I went to secondary school with that their parents went through something like this, and the whole school was like, "What happened now?" People just, but we're in the social media era with TikTok and Instagram, so it would definitely have
rake your lives to the mud.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I personally feel for the children. I think healing is required for the children. Healing is required for the couple, their families, and everybody affected by this. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah.
And media is feasting on it. I know everyone needs to take a break now. It's time to chuck your phone away, and for both of them and for their families as much as possible, it's time to throw your phones away and just get off social media for a while, if possible. If not, look, just it's 24-hour news cycle. Look, Donald Trump is going to do something else in the next 10 minutes.
Portable is going to do something in the next 10 seconds. Portable. We got to talk about Portable. We have to talk about Portable someday, man. That is a character. Wala.
Hey, crazy.
What can we learn from this now?
So much energy.
Before we close, how can we learn from this? Any lessons learned? Any kind of lesson?
We just need to. I think something I'm going to say that we've said before is that if you find yourself in a situation, look, we're talking about this earlier. I mean, with marriage and the whole stigma of divorce, we need to just not stigmatize divorce and just let people understand that it is like life. It is like death. It's like growing up, growing older. Some people will marry. Some people will not marry.
Yep.
Some people will have children. Some people will not have children. Some people will choose to not have children. Some people will choose not to. Some people will not be able to have children. Some people will just not, for whatever reason, not have children. Some people will marry and some people will get divorced. If you're in a place and you're not happy, prioritize your happiness. You know, if you're in a place and it's not working for you, this whole stigma, what would they say? Ah, my father is a pastor. Ah, my mom is a pastor. Oh, we are pastors. We are pastors.
I'm a pastor.
No, even the pastor himself or the pastor herself say, how would they tell that we divorce? We are pastors. We're meant to
and
be
you are
here.
leading counseling session.
Please.
Allow me. Above all, people listening to the sounds of our voice, above all,
prioritize your happiness.
Love yourself.
Above all things, love thyself. Love thyself.
It's very, very important. Love yourself. You have to love yourself.
You have to love yourself.
Because you are the only person that is 100% guaranteed that will be with you to your last breath. Nobody else is guaranteed. But so if you don't love yourself, what are you doing? You have to find a way. We're not here to give how you can love yourself. Just find a way.
Just find a way.
Yeah, find a way.
Prioritize your happiness.
Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And yeah. So once again,
we're two grown men.
Or you're returning. We know some of you return, but you're not subscribing. Subscribe to our channel. If you want to be a part of this show, any show, you can come up with your own topic.
Your own topic, your own subject. Ask us a question.
Yes.
And we'll discuss it.
Yes, we can go live. Yeah, just
want to hear from you.
Yeah. 2grownmen@gmail.com. We're also on Twitter, X, 2grownmen, Instagram, 2grownmen as well. And on this note, I'll be seeing you in the next one.
Odaro. Good night and God bless you.
Odabo.
Odaro. Night.